Man, there's nothing that gets me more revved up for the weekend than some good old-fashioned lawsuits. Let's go!
Let's litigate!
Litigation, no breathing. Epic Games has executed an unprecedented campaign against Apple and Google for the 30% cut those guys take of revenue from their respective app stores. First, Epic set the bait with a direct payment option for the Fortnite V-Bucks that skipped the Apple tax. Apple then responded by removing Fortnite from the App Store, and Google followed suit. But Epic was ready. They released an in-game commercial parodying Apple's infamous 1984 ad, but framing Apple as the bad guy. And fired off lawsuits at Apple and Google that had clearly been prepared months before. The lawsuits hinge on the anti-competitive nature of that 30% cut taken by Google and Apple, but which Apple also takes from all in-app transactions.
Silly.
That's a monopoly, baby. Epic also alleges that Google blocked a deal with OnePlus, which would have seen a special Fortnite launcher preloaded on the company's phones. Alongside the lawsuits, Epic has gone into full-on PR battle mode, telling its players that if Apple and Google don't change their ways, you guys will miss the next season of Fortnite. No. This is crazy. You definitely want to play as, like, Ant-Man or something, don't you?
Oh, definitely.
Don't you? Now, I don't get that, but now even if we agree with Epic's ultimate goal here, we have to acknowledge that Epic's no saint themselves. They're basically recruiting kids to attack Apple with hashtags. And, wait a second, what about the consoles? Which all charge a 30% platform tax. But at the very least, we can thank Epic for providing us with some summer entertainment. It's a billionaire rumble!
I want to see blood.
I want a battle royale with Tim Cook. While all that was happening, Intel was busy talking about technology improvements in their processors as part of an Architecture Day 2020, which sounds like a school event that cool kids would not attend. According to Intel, their new transistor called 10nm SuperFin is the largest single intranode advancement in the company's history. I should hope so. And should lead to improvements in 10nm processor performance that might make it easier to wait until 2020 for their 7nm products.
2022.
Whoa, 2022. Read that wrong? That makes a difference.
2020 is now.
Those 7nm products, ZLP or low power graphics, will come embedded in Tiger Lake processors when they launch this fall, while HPG, which sounds like a venereal disease, or high-power gaming will arrive with ray tracing support in the company's first external graphics cards in 2021. That's sooner than later. All in all, the event might have been enough to restore a bit of confidence that Intel may just come back from the absolute thrashing they've been enduring the past couple of years. HP got so excited about Intel's news that they accidentally leaked a Tiger Lake-powered laptop on their site. But then they sucked it back in, just as fast.
I wish I could do that.
Hi, Mark. And speaking of leaks, a spec table courtesy of memory maker Micron has revealed that NVIDIA's upcoming Ampere graphics cards will be led by the RTX 3090. The leak indicates the card will have 12 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory, with each module supporting up to 21 gigabits per second of bandwidth for a total memory bandwidth of 1 terabyte per second.
I can't go that fast.
Will they really break that barrier of 1 terabyte per second? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. We didn't get an RTX 2090 in the past generation, but we did have a Titan RTX. So it remains to be seen whether the RTX 3090 is at the actual top of the stack or whether NVIDIA will add another ridiculously overpowered and overpriced model that basically no one should buy. I take it back. Apple, Google, and Epic can buy them and have sword fights with them. Now it's time for the Quick Bits, brought to you by Vessi and their new Weekend shoe.
Ooh.
If you're the Weeknd, the artist, you can wear this shoe. Or if it's Weekend, the time. Wow. They're comfortable, they're light, and most importantly, waterproof. You can walk in water or on it, whatever you need. Almost any terrain. They'll keep your feet dry so you can show up at the office or after party in style. If you want your own, you can reserve a pair right now for just $5, and once the shoes are ready to ship, you just need to pay the balance. So check them out right now at Vessi.com. Good God, your feet smell good, Riley.
I wore those.
I know. I swear I saw some Quick Bits around here. Apple is reportedly about to launch an Amazon Prime-style bundle of subscription services called APPLE-ZON. Anyway, it's gonna tie together Apple Music, TV Plus, News Plus, Arcade, iCloud, and whatever else they have going on, I don't know. Once you sign up, the service will grant you access to the inner sanctum, I almost said scrotum, of Apple's UFO-shaped campus, where you can participate in sacred collective rituals and buy more Apple products, and maybe amalgamate into one super Apple Megazord. A California judge has ruled that Amazon can be liable for defects in third-party products sold on its marketplace after a woman endured third-degree burns from a defective laptop battery. Amazon is supposed to be protected from liability in cases like this by Section 230, or 230 for you fast talkers, of the Communications Decency Act. But at the same time, Jeff can afford it.
Yeah, tax him.
Google will stop responding to data requests from the government of Hong Kong after a new law was passed requiring said government to pass such data on to China. Google is actually following TikTok here, which did the same thing back in July. But TikTok is owned by ByteDance, a Chinese company. What the heck's going on here? I think it's time to do the detective dance.
Yeah, what does that look like?
I'm not doing that. Just because you write it doesn't mean I'm... Okay,
You
fine.
just make it up.
I have two magnifying glasses. Speed tests from the beta for SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet service are showing less than impressive speeds, with pings over 30 milliseconds and download speeds ranging from 11 to 60 megabit per second. But that might be plenty for rural customers who are still using frickin' dial-up or other even crappier satellite things. Plus, your internet will be coming from space. Think about that.
Whoa.
And for your daily WTF moment, here's a phone case being developed by researchers in Seoul, Korea that has robotic legs it can use to wiggle its way onto a wireless charger. Why? And why do I want it?
Yeah.
Whatever, this episode is gonna end. I'm going home to my new place on Friday. Yeah, I'm moving, you saw that on Instagram. Come back on Monday for more tech news when I'm unpacked. You know? I almost said scrotum.